Hey guys, Mike Ortiz here, Maverick, and we're going to do something awesome. We're actually going to go do a real-time screen. You obviously can see me with my face down here on the left-hand side, but I'm going to go over something pretty unique. So there's some clients that were wanting to know, hey, how quick can you get this done for me? I want to know, I want a website, I need it to be all in one, handle all my stuff, and I'm going to just show you in a quick overview. I was showing a potential client what they can do, fast loading times, all in one, answering all their questions ultimately. And the website, the funnels, the automations, I go over all that in real time. So I'm going to cut over to my computer and we're going to jump on. I'm going to get right to it. This is something as quick. I could do this in 30 minutes. I actually did a mock-up real quick for him. It took me 5 minutes, where it's a step-by-step funnel. He puts this offer out. You can share this link with a short link or a QR code. It literally pulls people in, right? Showing some of the stuff they've done from other, which is more important right nowadays, showing reviews, showing the location where he serves, could be a whole map of San Diego, and literally take them through the steps. Back end of this is all automations, so thousands, even IVR. So you could have, all we do is record a AI voice. We put that into here, so his workflow is automated, where even if he misses a phone call or a text, that it kicks it off in real time, and it does the whole workflow for him through, especially if he's got something set up, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when you said Eric Batista, I believe I remember, he's got a Google My Business profile. If not, we'll make sure he does. But that could change things, how it immediately from Google reviews. People just want to use Google review as a place to, go through the process. We can do that as well. And that's what this is set up for. That's what this whole system is set up for. So appointment confirmations, automation from missed call, text back. It'll send a quick text immediately saying, hey, sorry, missed your call. Let me, get right back to you. It's automated. It already has everything in here. All it needs to be done is tweak to his specific business name. It texts the lead back for him immediately to make sure that they get to a phone call. It can automate the phone calls as well, all the way to booking the appointments for him. This is it. New leads, birthday discount, right? All you have to do is find out, hey, when's your birthday? Cool. Boom, plug them in there. And then here's your $100 off discount for your birthday, right? You can use it up to like 3 months or whatever he wants to do. Customize it. Database reactivation. So people he already has served previously, he might have some names and addresses and phone numbers. Boom, we're good to go. We plug those in and kick that in automation mode. Follow-up details if someone didn't actually purchase a service, right? Boom, we can send off stuff that he has contact information to. Bring it back around. Holiday text flow, which is for every single holiday here in the United States. So there's an offer on each of those holidays. There's work appointment canceled, removed. So basically a system that takes them off of all of his communication pieces. If they end up being like, no go, absolutely not, car's damaged, blah, 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 whatever it is, bad news, so where they cancel. And so it'll remove them from any appointment reminders automatically. No shows, and recipe for review, right? So when someone's done, as soon as they get their finished service, this kicks in. So the appointment's booked, he shows up, it gets knocked out, he clicks the button that it's finished. This sends this immediately after. Especially if the customer is like super, super stoked. Client's like, yes, I want to do this monthly or sign up for a subscription. We've got you covered. There's an email sequence to start things up, touching base pipeline that he hasn't, it's been like a month and he hasn't heard from them because they said they wanted to do it on a regular. He can touch base. This is automated as well. And then basically all of the automations, I also have, like I said, I showed you there's 2 different landing pages already ready to go. Here's his reputation management. You can see in real time, right? When it's connected, it'll give reports. You can see everything right here as well with the mobile app. Like you grab the mobile app, payment systems right here inside. So you can send invoices automatically. You can bill them in real time with the app. You can charge it via the app to make payments. On the phone, this opportunity lead system can be set up so, I'm going to clear the filters. So it goes from stage to stage, from lead all the way through to actually booking appointments, up to 4+ weeks since the last touch. If there's been no contact, it'll go through the whole process for them to actually make appointments. Here's the actual services. When the lead comes in, schedule an appointment, it's automated, right? You'll see it move along by itself, or he can grab a person, take them into the scheduled appointment, do the upgraded services. Like if they say, hey, this is great, but I actually need my interior detailed as well. Forgot to tell you that. And here's my special offer, blah, blah, blah. And go from there, automated, right? Obviously like a CRM, that way as we know. There's the booking the calendars internally. All he has to do is connect. He could use this one, or he could connect his Google. He can connect, which, as you know, pretty much everybody has a Gmail account. Set up the Google Calendar. Then conversations. Obviously, he watches everything come into one place. So this could be everything, including, which I was going to tell you next, the marketing. So he connects every one of his social channels in Facebook, Instagram, Google My Business, LinkedIn, X, which is Twitter, and TikTok. Boom, he's off and running. He connects his email account, which we could use here. I could set him up with a specific email account for this, for his business with this app, and as well as a number. We can set up with a separate number to do texting and emails, all in automations. There's thousands of snippets already added, but these are some of the things that get sent out through the holidays. That's just an idea. It starts out with 33 templates. Some of these are duplicates. I'd have to do a little cleanup, but trigger links are easy to set up as well. So if someone sends a keyword via text or via social and says, hey, text, he's asking a question like car detail pricing, boom, then it's automatically going to trigger a workflow. The automations kick in, and just like I said, they all take over. They run it for him. And then obviously the dashboard, where he's seeing his numbers, seeing his sales, monitoring what the company's doing from Google reports as well, and Google Business Profile. If he's going to run ads, which I think you mentioned he does, he can see them here, check out the reports, know exactly where those conversions are coming from. And obviously the launchpad is where he starts, and it's easy as 1, 2, 3, connect, logging into his Stripe. There's also other payment platforms that can be integrated, which they already are in here, but you can just guide him through that. The main things are here though. He can set himself up on Yext and get directories, so SEO kind of installation auto, right, so to speak, so all the directories are sending a unique and unified collaborative link. So it's basically multiple touches from different directories to one place to show that he is a legit business, and it's all the majors, 95 plus, I think it is. And it'll just reinforce that it's a solid business that can be found. You can add team members on here, super, super fast. Put this chat widget, like a live actual chat widget that's unique. It's not the same old stuff that most people have on their website that can be put in there so that it actually sends. The difference is what it requires is to fill in a mini form to be able to chat when people initially ask questions. So typical Q&A, like, hey, I noticed you're special on next month, or last month is over. Can I still get that offer? And so boom, they have to enter their email, phone number, and question, and he automatically has them then in his CRM through this system. And then the CRM kicks into gear as a contact, right? As soon as they're in here to have a conversation, and he can take over at any one moment. It can do it for him with AI, right? There's manual actions he can be doing, or it can use templates, right? Did they show? Again, this is the same snippets I was telling you about. But the conversation piece, he can create a simple feedback one. Say, hey, thanks for your text. I'll be right with you. And it'll give that immediate response using AI. So AI takes over, or he can take over. It's either way. So he doesn't ever miss any appointments. And like I said, when it comes to, reputation, I told you about the membership area. That's he could build this out so it actually has monthly recurring, as well as how to prepare a video. For me, when I come to your place as a mobile service, what to be, where to park your car. It could be another level to have his own setup for how he markets. But that's pretty much it, man. I thought I'd just send that your way. There is a main site I could add on here for him, and it would be a hub, right? But I noticed, and I don't know if this is his, I saw him on Yelp and it has a Google site, so he might be using that for reference. You could do a blog if you really wanted to. I don't think he needs to, but Then there's client portal, so they can log in themselves and see what's going on every month. You can send them a magic link, invite other clients, so another way of getting referrals. There's a form submission here that obviously is set up specifically for him for a calendar to book. That's how easy it is, because that's what this is about. So if someone fills in this form, boom, I'll just put it in real quick so it's like, I'll show you how fast this is. And boom, claim the discount. As soon as I get my information in, that's probably because I don't have that back end set up. So page 1 goes from there. If I show you from the other side of this, it adds me to the calendar, or sorry, to his contacts, right? So now I'm in here, now I'm in the system, crazy discount tagged. And then boom, that discount card goes to my email. The opportunities, it kicks into now I'm one of his leads. I fill out the form. Then he slides it over from here to, I got the appointment scheduled because I followed up with them. The payment system can be plugged in so that they can automatically pay ahead of time or on the day of, whatever he prefers. The automations kick in. I get texts directly to my phone, which I can't show you right now, but it already says, hey, thanks for your inquiry. It's really, really straightforward. And literally, like, there's no time passing. Most people lose clients because there's no follow through. It takes them forever to get followed up with, or the person never calls back until like 3 days later because they're so busy. So talk about missed opportunities, and this is the thing that changes the game. So no missed opportunities, a full enclosed system, CRM that you can pump through your old clientele, a follow-up immediate. There's no questions as far as reviews, how quickly this can happen. As soon as they get their job done, they can get them on a subscription plan. That's super easy to set up actual payment systems, especially if he's using Stripe. We could do, set up the actual plan in here with regards to how people are going to pay, right? And I'm telling you, throughout this whole section of what people order, if there's abandoned cart, right? Check out when they're like partly checking out and they get reminders automatically. There are subscription models that could be set up, like I said. The payment links, if he wants to have someone pay immediately on the spot and do a transaction over his phone, you can do that there as well. And it'll all get registered. His products, if he has specific ones he wants to sell at a specific time frame in the year, right, when it's really nasty out. Raining, of course, you're going to get less, but detailed interior, people's muddy carpets and all that stuff, he can create coupons within here. There's a whole idea of having this set up for receipts to send on the fly. Taxes, so actually you obviously do stuff for your taxes, and all the integrations for payment systems, like I said, NMI, Authorize, Stripe, PayPal, not a problem. There's also an API integration we can do. Others, invoicing, like I said, I already told you, but for the most part, reoccurring templates, right? So if someone's like, I want to do a recurring situation, so you don't have to worry about it. Just like Bliss and all these other guys were doing for hair, right? You can sign up a monthly fee and get as many as you want, given that there's availability. And all he does is say, yeah, let's get you set up. You pay monthly. I come as many times as you need to, up to, a certain, whatever that looks like on the calendar, availability, based on my availability. Then they can go to his calendar that he has subscription based, and they find those dates that are actually, like, the new job calendar is already in here. But for someone who has subscription based, he can add that, and they see when I plug my day in to have them come to my place and bust out my car. There's so much we can do. It's limitless. So I just want to make sure you knew that's exactly what I could make happen. Absolutely agree with you. And the pricing is monthly based on his budget, right? So it could be as little as just for appointment setting. If he wants the whole 9, I always say I could set up custom for those that are from Awaken at a $300 a month fee. So it's hits up everything that he needs minus the AI, minus the content AI creation, or some of the other things that typically the bigger businesses need that he wouldn't need, right? So, but like I said, I could easily set him up with an email within here, no problem. Dedicated domain, take a few minutes, help him get set up with a phone number. So we get that set up and approved for marketing A2P, right? No time. There is a WhatsApp as well. He can use that if that's what he prefers. Using WhatsApp messaging, right? yeah, this is like insane. There's so many ways we can go about this, and all of it automated systems so that the company, as it grows, he can just continue to increase while not losing any opportunity. So I'm going to go back. Obviously, I've got him set up for temporary. I plugged in some details for him, like really quickly, but this handles it. It even does the call. There's an IVR set up so it can actually, handle those voicemails automatically, where he doesn't, it's not like he has to take every call, but it's like a voice that's set up AI, and it's a lady's voice. I can do that, no problem. Miss text, like I said, hi, this is, and it would be his business name. I saw that we missed your call. How can I help? Boom. They start texting, right? The text AI takes over. That's for his billing systems pipeline. So mobile detail right now, the only two pipelines that are here are, like I showed you, can be tweaked however he likes them to be able to go through the workflow, right? And then we could also change or add as many pipelines as we wanted to specific services. Not a problem. But man, I could go all day. The only thing is I want to make sure that makes sense to you. Like pricing, I can work it out where you get only specific, tools needed for his service, that he wouldn't need a whole 9, save some money, and still have the ability to cover the fee for the hard costs for this, as well as tech that takes me to set it up, which isn't very long. It would be also him getting familiar with it, understanding how the platform works, and then be able to monitor everything on his phone. And that's the crazy part, seeing all this stuff come into the pipeline through his phone, because the app itself covers everything from the emails to the incoming messages text-wise to taking phone calls. Like he could monitor everything and do sales calls. Obviously, there's no number set up here, but he could do sales calls here, record it, right? Get better at his sales calls as he listens back to it. It's a great way to improve. See the numbers increase. Watch the conversion rates here, right? And see his own reporting. It could be bullet speed. So just wanted to fire that off your way and give you a heads up. All right.